starting off the show with CM Punk, which I'm gonna say this was one of the worst Raws I ever seen. Okay, there was only one moment when I laughed once, and it was only another one I was shocked. And you're probably wondering which one I was shocked at, because y'all probably wasn't shocked at this. But if y'all were, then we're on the same page. But then we come out with CM Punk. I'm gonna still be talking about that and have my anger on that one. Some more on this. I'll do that later. But that's the ones I was really one of the ones I really liked. Well, I liked. It was like the only one that stand out for me. And the other one was like, in the other parts, I feel like this was just the one episode. This first segment was just the whole episode. That's what it freaking felt like. But we start out with CM Punk, talk about who he's mad at. He's mad at himself because he trusted that little snake of Paul Heyman. And he said he shouldn't do. When he had those 13 staples in his head when he betrayed him before, hit him with the ladder. He says it's not the first time he did it. And he says he's still going to get his hands on Paul Heyman's fat little neck. He said he's still going to get his hands on Paul Heyman's fat little neck. And then this is when you hear Paul Heyman comes out. And then he just walks out until we hear the burn it down. Seth Rollins, when he has this little look on his face. And there you see Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. And yeah, they basically just go back and forth about the situation. And they need to do more with Seth Rollins to make him like this Roman Reigns. Because something was missing from him. But then we get Seth Rollins talking on the mic. And says, y'all, you and Roman. He didn't say Roman, but he should have. But he said you and Roman are basically trying to, what they say, like, manipulate or something. Everyone and convince them that Paul was wrong. But did y'all see Paul? He had a little face about it. You don't see his face? He had a little. I might be the only one that caught that. It was like concerned. Or let me hear what y'all think about it. And he's like, yeah. He said that is, you made his lead up to WrestleMania a living heck. And Seth Rollins was basically, I never knew I could hate you more. But these two need to go back and forth about it. Seth Rollins needs a victory over CM Punk. And I might have to make a thought video about this. But I have a thought video coming up who I think is going to win every multi-man match. Because that's coming up, like Money in the Bank. Well, I'm including King of the Ring in it. So, little teaser. I want Jim to win that. Little teaser. But then they're basically just arguing back and forth. Seth Rollins says, you're about to get break. Then Braun Breaker comes down that ramp. And he's like, oh man, you're about to get broke. And then CM Punk says, come on, you just gonna walk or you gonna bite, doggy? And then they start brawling. And then you get the help of Sami Zayn. Because Seth Rollins helped them. And then Seth with the chair. And then Jey Uso kicks the chair at Seth Rollins' face. And yeah, literally, I do not know what happened in this match. I don't know what happened. All I know that Penta won. That's all I know. So we're not going to waste time on this. So this might be a freaking 5-minute video. Maybe even 3 minutes. But we got Chad Gable just jobbing out. Just like Finn. He's going to be called Pin Chad. But, yeah. It's like Penta wins. And, yeah. Everyone that's watching this right now, we know how Triple H likes to do this long-term thing. Remember, just keep this in your mind. But remember what Finn Balor and Roxanne was talking about backstage. But we come in this, and Carlita's trying to still hook up with Raquel Rodriguez, even though he's like, what, 10, 20 years older than her? Like, okay. So, and then we have that, and then we have freaking Dominic Mysterio coming in, and he's like, she texted me, good morning, and then Jade is like, you never heard of time zone? Didn't know Dominic was this dumb, okay? Even though some kids know what time zone is, okay? And then we basically get Finn and Dom. And Dom's like, you kind of hesitated with the chair. And Triple H, whatever y'all want to call him, Papa H. Triple H, don't do this Finn and Dom tension for too long, because then it's going to get dragged and boring. I'm invested into Judgment Day again, like I'll seem to do to me every year. But, yes, I'm invested. They're basically just arguing at each other the whole time. But Finn says, I'm taking care of something. And he doesn't really acknowledge that the chair hesitation. But, yeah. So, yeah. And this is the part when I laugh, having fun. When he says, this is Liv, this is us. And Jade is like circling around it and stuff. It's kind of funny. Go watch that. I might do a little tip how I started. Well, how I like do my YouTube videos. But we see Braun Breaker smacking his head, acting like crazy, like Jacob Fatu. Seth Rollins laughing. I guess that was the second time I laughed during the show, because when he said the fat little neck thing. So yeah, I just thought about that. But then we got this Paul Heyman, I meant, with the weird look in the back. And yeah, but then they stand up. Seth says something in his ear. I thought it was something more interesting, but we find out later in the show what it was. I thought it was like, get Ethan Page from NXT, or get it to Austin Theory's ear. This is another one when I really don't know what happened. What was the other one I said I didn't know what happened? You see, I can't even remember which one it was, because it was so bad. I'm not going to try to think about this right now, but yeah. Drop some. But we got freaking, I'm happy they won. I'm happy what is their names? Versus the War Raiders and everything. American Made versus War Raiders, and the New Day on commentary, which I kind of like it less than the other one, but it was alright. And yeah, it's raining, guys. I know y'all hear it, so yeah. We got I just try to go for a peaceful area, and the New Day helped American Made and hit the one title, and it was a 1, a 2, a 3. American Made won. Then we get revealed, but first, what Seth Rollins said to him, but we get Ludwig Kaiser for a little bit. So Braun Breaker attacks Jey Uso, and this is what Seth Rollins said to do. This might be out of order, because Jey Uso, how would he just get attacked and then just go out to the next? So basically, Jey Uso went out, and then we get Gunther. I was surprised that this happened. But then Gunther says it was the last time WrestleMania, when we fought or talked. I forget. Or while we see each other. Well, Jay says when he does this yeet for 10 minutes, then another one for like 30 seconds. And then Jay's like, the last time, he's taking his breath. The last time that I saw you was when I tapped you out. And I heard some people say Jay's a jobber. What do y'all think in the comments? Is Jay a jobber, or is he a mint Carter, or is a main event guy? I know he knows how to work the crowd, but I just don't know. We get Rusev having this. I like this. I like this. Then we have another match I really didn't watch, but AJ Styles, I know he won, and yeah, I wanted to watch this. I should have watched this. You're probably like, why didn't you watch this? It's probably such a good match. I'll probably go back and watch it. But AJ won, and hopefully I can tell you on like a post notification thing, or what is it called? What I thought about this. But before we had JD and Carlito come out, and then Penta gave them beatings, and then Carlito looked like he broke his head on one spot. Not gonna spend too much time on this, but Becky Lynch basically says that whatever y'all call me, I am for now on, because that's the reason why she left and everything. But she said Lyra went home. Well, she went to the hospital with a broken nose. She went home. Becky went home in her nice big house, took a big warm shower, and some wine, some kind of wine. And by this point, I turned the TV off. Okay, it was nothing that really was investing me. I know you're probably like, how can you turn the TV off for this tag match? I was bored and tired because nothing else was interesting. I might seem like stuff was interesting, but no, nothing was interesting. So I turned the TV off. I literally turned the TV off. That's literally what I did. And this is bad, I guess, this review. But I'm sorry. But WWE gotta put better content out for me to like. It's not my fault that I'm getting served bad content. The business is not the best it's ever been. Maybe it has. But see you guys. I'll see you on Saturday or Thursday, whichever y'all like to prefer. Also, I don't know why I put this Raw as a 3 out of 10. This Raw was a 1 out of 10. So, yeah.